The kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire laborers for his vineyard.
Today's stewardship video is going to talk about what it takes to run the bases. Think about what happens when a batter steps up to home plate. The pitcher gets ready to make the pitch, and the ball flies over the plate and crack. The ball hits the bat and runs out into the outfield. The team chases the ball. The batter runs toward first base and tries to stretch a single into a double. Think about what all has to happen to make that work. The teams have to practice, players have to be paid, lights have to be turned on, the field has to be groomed and prepared and ready for the game. That's a lot of time and energy and money. Enough tickets have to be sold in order to pay for all of that to happen. The church is no different. You might think of our ongoing ministries as the cost of running the bases. It takes time and practice and energy and giving. Things like worship. We practice for worship. When I get up to speak, I spend at least 2 hours on Sunday morning getting ready and practicing for that time with you. That takes time and energy and money to happen. The lights have to be turned on. For our facility to welcome outside groups, community groups and HOAs and Boy Scout troops to come and use our facility, that takes time and energy and our giving. For us to reach out into the community more and more as we keep doing this year and on into the future, that takes our giving and our time and our energy. It all has to happen to set the stage for God's ongoing ministry to work.
This year, our time and energy has resulted in many accomplishments. We created an associate pastor position for external ministries, added 2 new classes to Wednesday night programming, opened our building to 2 new community groups, sponsored 4 members to Malawi with Villages in Partnership, began the new Wise and Wonderful ministry to engage the elder church population, and witnessed the largest small group kickoff in our congregation's history. We have also been prayerfully and confidently working through denominational decisions on marriage and investment practices, remaining faithfully Presbyterian together.
Jesus tells a parable called The Laborers in the Vineyard. And it tells the story about a landowner who hires laborers all throughout the day, and then at the end of the day, pays each one of them exactly the same. And they get all upset, especially the ones that he hired at the very beginning of the day. We've been working all day and we get the same amount as the person who came in just 5 minutes ago. What is up with that? Well, as one pastor puts it, the laborers had become bookkeepers. They'd been tallying what they were doing as compared to what someone else was doing and what they were getting as compared to what someone else is getting. And as that pastor reminds us, God's forgiveness doesn't work that way. God's forgiveness comes equally to us all. In fact, as he would put it, God sets us free to give fully of ourselves. As Christians, we give passionately, but without pretension. We give to the work because we love the work. It is what being forgiven and set free by God's mercy is all about, to give fully of ourselves in every way we can.